Panic is spreading worldwide tonight as the arrival of the unidentified vessels triggers states of emergency across every continent.
They're here! They have come for us! They're gonna kill us!
Don't look at me like that! I paid for this cheese! Also, does it matter? We're all gonna be dead anyway.
Attention. By order of the National Emergency Act, martial law is now in effect. All civilians must remain indoors.
I'm telling you, it's just a hologram. Government cooked this up to keep us inside.
Imagine they come in peace. No lasers from the sky.
Imagine they come in peace. Just hovering in the sky.
To everyone struggling out there, stay strong. We're all in this together. Stay grounded, stay human. Lead with love.
Did you add sugar?
Okay, guys, I snuck past the military and I'm literally under the alien ship right now. If this gets 1 million likes, I'll go beyond the fence.
All right, folks, time for the Meet Aliens TikTok challenge. Light it, genius! Oh my God!
They are definitely here for us. Anyway, you can learn more by buying my brand new online course, Learn How to Channel with Aliens.
In breaking news, governments worldwide are voting to choose the smartest person on Earth to represent humanity and make first contact with the alien vessels.
Pop entertainer Glitzy Vondrax has officially nominated herself to represent humanity in first contact with the alien vessels.
Entertainer Glitzy Vondrax cited her brief suborbital spaceflight and, quote, totally eye-opening experience as qualifications for the role.
Honestly, I feel like this is my moment. I've been mentally preparing to meet aliens ever since I did my trip to space.
World War III continues tonight following the global failure to agree on a single representative to contact the alien vessels.
Negotiations collapsed 6 months ago as nations refused to back down from nominating their own candidates.
I think they're leaving. Are you serious? That can't be.
They're gone! The ship's gone! We made it! This is insane, man. I don't even know what we're celebrating, but we're still here.
So yeah, the aliens waited 6 months for us to pick the smartest person on Earth. Honestly, I don't blame the aliens for leaving. Because if I saw Earth trying to agree on anything, I'd leave too.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Baruch, Wadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect, Shalom, Barak, and Thumb. And this is just a quick lesson through the Spirit. You know, you saw the video logo like it posted before this video, but there's a spirit of mockery, you know, when it comes to the chariots and the visitation. I was watching the video one of the brothers Yawasab did about how these these people know the chariots are here, but they just have this jovial, lighthearted, you know, mocking spirit towards it, and they don't get what the Lord has purposed for them to do. You know, when the scriptures say that they're coming entered into the house of the thief, you know, what do you think that means? Even if you think the chariots aren't going to do anything themselves, well, who sent them? Okay, you know, why are they spying this place out? Why now? You know, that should be what dawns into people's minds, but it doesn't. They watch too many sci-fi movies, and like I posted the AI video, because AI is getting pretty good at, you know, making movies and coming up with scenarios of how people are going to act. And what they had in that short clip is exactly what would happen if it was some regular benign invasion. You have influencers trying to get likes and views in the middle of the chariots. All right, you have people in the media trying to spin things. You know, you got celebrities, you know, trying to get together and meditate about peace. You know, let's be peaceful. But the Lord, what did the Lord say? He said, I've not come to send peace. I came to send sword. You know, I came to send the sword and fire. You know, that's what the Lord is coming to bring. So what should be terrifying people and causing a lot more panic than it is causing them to be pacified, all right? And when the Lord flips the switch on this place, they're not going to be in that spirit, okay? They're not. You know, it's like that movie Independence Day, you know, when the big chariot was hovering the top of the whatchamacallit, what do you call it? It wasn't the Empire State Building, it was a big building in New York, it looked like. And they were on the rooftop, okay? And just holding up signs, just fangirling, being groupies, and the thing sitting on a giant laser beam and destroyed them. And then they knew what time it was, you know, and that's gonna happen. The Chariots are in a mode right now of just surveilling and watching, but there's gonna come a day where they get busy. All right, when you read Isaiah 65 or 66, it says his chariots are coming as a whirlwind in a fury. Okay, what does that mean? And that means there's going to be a lot of them. They're going to do a lot of damage. Okay, they're going to be part of our salvation and part of the destruction of the wicked. Okay, this is how we're going to get to and fro in the earth before we get the bodies, or as we get the bodies, and this is going to be the means where we gather up the rest of the elect, okay, or the rest of the northern kingdom. Okay, you can read 2 Ezra, the 13th chapter to get a little bit more understanding on that, you know. But you know, the scriptures say that the chariots are the eyes of the Lord, or it says the eyes of the Lord go to and fro in the earth. Okay, how do eyes do that? Because, you know, if you were talking about literal eyes, it'd be one set of eyes fixed. But this is talking about going to and fro in the earth. So that means you got chariots or spies everywhere, okay? Those act as the eyes of the Heavenly Father, okay? You know, and there's a reason why it says the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, because he's got thousands and thousands and thousands of angels, man, okay? Spying out everything, okay? The Lord sees, you know, our struggles, and he sees the inconveniences that we get, okay, the troubles that we get through these people, okay? He's watching how people deal with us, man, and everybody's going to be dealt with accordingly and justly, okay? The angels have the holy record of what's going on, and we're going to be the star witness, okay? The angels are the investigators, and we're the star witness, okay? When the Lord gets ready to make the accusation and to accuse this place rightfully, all right, we're going to have everything we need for it to be an open shut case, and it will be shut, you know, and we're in those times, you know. So I just wanted to make a quick video, you know, just to highlight that point, that while they're laughing about it now, or it's a joke now, pretty soon they're going to realize the real reason why the chariots are here, okay? Especially when we start seeing real ones like you saw in that video, okay? Where it causes the world to kind of panic, but at the same time get all goofy, you know. We're gonna see. Anyway, I ended there. Low this is edifying. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Shalom. Kwam Yasharallah.